Hey there. Okay, this is El Senpai or Axel or China or many other cosplay names. But I'm going to show you this video about how to not well, I was trying to straighten it, which this works for less curly wigs, less curly, nicer wigs. It'll become straight, but I guess basically to tame a wig. So first, what you do is get your lovely wig. Attempt to brush it out as much as you can. Don't mess with it too much. You'll get it all frizzy. First thing you want to do is take the hair up, clip it up so that you see the very bottom layer of hair. This is like a weft of hair. As if you finger through, you can see that there are rows of strings of hair, which is how the wigs are made. They're just strings of hair. If you clip them up, you can see the weft and brush it out a little bit, and then then you're going to want to, after you brush your weft out a little bit, spray it with water. Run your fingers through it a little bit, get the feel for your lovely wig, which mine, by the way, was a very bad wig that my friend asked me to straighten, and turn into a Roxas wig, which is what this is hopefully going to become after I spike it. But spritz it with water. If you have a flat brush, it probably works the best, like a flat-headed brush, any brush will work. Take it up under your weft. As you brush it, get a hairdryer on low heat so you don't melt your wig, and not spray, blow dry it as you brush down the weft, and it'll probably curl at the end is what mine did, but it was less wavy and less curly, the individual piece. And basically just go weft by weft, pick your way through the messy hair, find your wefts. I did it one by one, which took a really long time. You could probably go by twos, probably depending on how thick your wig is and stuff. And eventually you'll get to the top part of the wig, where it's sewn. It'll probably look kind of confusing. Then at that point you can just start separating the hair how you want, take chunks of it, take whatever chunks you want and start doing the same thing to those. Once you get up there though, if you want to change the part of where your part is on your wig, make sure you're doing that then, so that you don't straighten it all out and then go, oh, I want the part over here, and then things get messy again. Trying to think if there are any, as you're straightening, once you get to the top, instead of using hair clips like I did, once you get to the top, you can start using a hairband, which is easier because then you can just tie it up real quick. You don't have to try and clip up all the hair. So that works pretty good, and it works a lot better with nicer wigs, like offline or whatever. Like if you have a wig sitting around and go, oh, I don't know who has wigs sitting around all the time, but a lot of cosplayers do. There's your answer. I do, actually, so I shouldn't judge. So, if you have one sitting around, that's curly, and you say, oh, I want to cosplay as somebody with that color hair, but I want it straight, and it's a nicer wig, you can probably straighten it if it's like those long curls. This was like tight, crazy curls, as you can probably see, and it was in a bag, and it was used and slightly melted, so, it didn't turn out exactly straight, but it's a lot better than it was, and I'm hoping that once I try and spike it, I know I'll be cutting off the curled ends. Hopefully it won't curl again once I start. If anyone, by the way, has any advice for that, please tell me. Kind of freaking out now because my friend asked me to do the Roxas wig out of this crazy mess she got from her aunt, who's a hairdresser, who mailed it to her, which is probably why it's melted. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying to think. Any tips? Keep your hairpin back. Don't get confused with your wefts until you get up to the top. Make sure you have them row by row. It takes a lot of time and patience. So, if you don't have a lot of time on your hands, you should probably just invest in buying a straight wig. Yeah, it took me about 5 hours, I think, adding it together. I started on a Saturday and finished on a Sunday. So, 5 hours, that's a while for doing some hair. Spiking will probably take me way more than that, probably the whole weekend. We have Wednesday off school, so I'll be doing it then. Once I get to that, I'll probably, if things go well, take pictures as I go and do a tutorial on spiking really annoying curly-ish wigs. Or Roxas wig tutorial or whatever. And I'll be doing other wig tutorials hopefully with nicer wigs. And so yeah.